The Home Department of Punjab, under the supervision of Chief Minister of Punjab, has imposed Section 144 in the entirety of the province. Yes, in the context of the upcoming Muharram of 2026, and more particularly from 1st Muharram to 10th Muharram, from June 17th to June 26th, this Section 144 would remain in effect in the entirety of the province, in the entirety of the Punjab. And in this particular context, various categories of activities have also been banned. To maintain the law and order situation of the province Punjab, to ensure the public safety and tranquility, and ultimately to deter or prevent any possibility or potentiality of a sectarian violence, the administrative and enforcement agencies have already been instructed and deployed in the entirety of the province. And in this particular context, the notification most notably says that any procession or any assemblage that is not officially authorized would be prohibited or ultimately restricted to pursue their procession routes during Ashura or during these first 10 days of Muharram. Under Section 144, the display of weapons and explosives in the public spaces without prior authentication or a proper approval from the relevant official authorities would be strictly prohibited in these particular 10 days of Muharram, and moreover, pillion riding would be outrightly banned on 9th and 10th of Muharram, with particular and special exemptions for women, elderly man and security personnel. Last but not least, the houses that are situated or located in the procession routes would not be allowed to set any kind of observation points or stone stores even on the rooftops, so to ensure the ultimate public safety and tranquility. So to once again reiterate the fact that Section 144 would remain effective in the entirety of the Punjab in these initial 10 days of Muharram, and the enforcement agencies have already been deployed to take action and to ensure its full implementation. Thank you.
In the middle of Karachi, between Muslim graveyards, there are 250 graves with Hebrew inscriptions, and a Muslim family has been gardening them for 5 generations. This is the Karachi most people walk past every single day without knowing exists. Near Mewasha, Liari, one of this city's oldest and biggest burial ground sites, the Bani Israel Cemetery. 2.5 acres hidden behind a depleted wall, a rusted iron gate half covered with a warm cloth, and either side of that gate 2 concrete stars of David, still standing, still watching, as old as graves themselves. Some of these graves date back to 1814. White marble, paler than the anything around them. Prayers and profiles carved in Hebrew and English by families who loved someone and left something of themselves behind in this city before they disappeared from it completely. Even former Karachi Mayor Solomon David is buried in this cemetery. These people played a major role in Karachi's development, economy and urban planning. Historical records indicate that this cemetery once contained more than 700 Jewish graves. However, only around 250 graves remain today. The last Jewish burial here was in 1987, and since then not one member of that community has lived here to protect what they left behind. But someone else has. His name is Arif Chand Baloch. 53 years old, born inside this cemetery. His father protected it before him. His grandfather before that, 5 generations of one of Muslim family standing guard over the memory of a Jewish community that no longer exists in Karachi. Somewhere in the corner of this cemetery lies Solomon David Omar Dakar, a Jewish survivor who died in 1902. He was the man who built Karachi's Megan Solomon Synagogue in 1893. That synagogue was demolished in 1988 on order of the Zia regime, replaced by a commercial building. Gone, but Solomon is still here, in the ground in this city that he helped build. Arif tells me that occasionally strange gears arrive. They ask about specific graves. They never introduce themselves, but he always gets a feeling. He says, I think they are family, coming from somewhere far away to find someone they never meet, paying respect quietly and then living without a word. This cemetery has no government protection, no heritage status, no budget. Just one man, his aging mother, and a family's duty passed down through 5 generations, holding the line between memory and erasure. Karachi has always been a city of many communities, many faiths, many histories. Most of that history has been forgotten. Some of it has been demolished by here behind a rusted gate near Mewasha, some of it still being protected by a man who was born into that responsibility and has never once walked away from it. This is Pakistan Connect, and this is a story Karachi needs to remember. Follow for more.